Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to use the Backup Database utility. The Backup Database utility is found under the File menu in Proposal. You'll go down to Export and Database. Okay, and then we have several different options here. We have the first one is the backup directory. Now in most cases what I would do is I would back up this to an external hard drive like a flash drive or maybe a network drive so that I could import this data onto a different system. So on this one I'm just going to send this to my desktop. So if I go out and select desktop, I've already created a folder here called Pro Landscape Backup. If I didn't have that folder here, I could click on the Make New Folder button and it would create a new folder for me. So I'll select the folder and click OK, and it'll show up here in the list. Okay. Also, we want to make sure that we check the first two boxes here to back up the primary database and the symbol libraries. Well, we just want to make sure that those are backed up at the same time. Now, the reason we would use our backup database utility is we have the option to do two different computers with the software, and if you've added new things on one system or you've added favorites or pricing on one system, you don't want to have to put that pricing and data into the other system. What you can do is you can basically copy your data from computer A over to computer B so that both of them are using the same set of data, so the same favorites, the same pricing, same symbols. If you've cut out any new images, you can send those over to the other system, so you don't have to cut them out on that new system. Okay, so we want to make sure we select the first two options here. You also have the option to export the quote database. So if you've done quotes on one system, you'll want to choose this option so that those quotes also show up on the other system. You can also export the recently cut out images, and then we go back all the way to 1 year back for your recently cut out images. I'm just going to choose 30 days there, and I'll click OK. What it's doing here is it's gathering the information it needs, the databases, the reports, the symbols, the cutout images, and it placed it in the folder on my desktop that I had created. Okay, so that only took a few seconds to actually gather that information. So I click OK, and I'm done with that process as far as exporting the data. Now I would take this folder or I would connect my other computer to the folder via flash drive or network drive. Okay, and then on the other computer I would simply go up to File and then Import Database. I would again choose the same folder that I had exported that to previously. So here it's the Pro Landscape Backup folder. So I just select that and click OK. Okay, and I have options to choose certain things here. So maybe if I exported the quote database and I don't want it this time, I would just leave that unchecked, and then it would not import the quote database. Okay, so I just go ahead and check those two, and then when I click OK, it would bring that information back over, and it just would take a few seconds to import that data so that my second computer has the same information as the first computer, at least as far as Pro Landscape is concerned. Okay, that's how we use our database export utility.